Hi, I'm Ed Clark with Watt, and I'm here today with Nasser Odetallah, who's the product manager enzymes with Novus International. And Dr. Odetallah, could you describe briefly the major challenges facing the poultry industry in the next 2 decades and what the solutions are?
Well, mainly the main issue is that we need to be focused on feeding double the amount or double the number of people that we currently are feeding, because in the year 2030 the world population is projected to reach 9 billion people. So we really need to at least provide 60% more food to feed these people. The major countries or the major market for that growth would be in countries that are growing fast and catching up with the economic curve, and these would require or production of high protein sources, cheap protein sources of food sources. These would be broiler chickens as well as eggs. So it is important to keep focused on the fact that this challenge comes back to the poultry industry, where we need to produce way more efficient than we are today in order to be able to provide that 60 to 70% more food and more broilers and more eggs to people to consume in 20 years.
And how can that be accomplished?
That could be accomplished basically by improving the efficiency of feed to the animals. It could be improved by the basically allocation of the proper production in the proper countries, the focus on use of products and byproducts that could actually improve the utilization by the animals, improve the feed efficiency by the animals. We need to work on the genetics of the animals, as well as directing different countries in the world to produce and focus their production basically in areas where they can do it, rather than they have to do certain things just because of the fact that they have to have it. We have to be more careful of utilizing the water resources, the feed resources, food resources as well. All of that play and drop into the same bucket when we're thinking about the efficiency of feed production.
You say that one of the major challenges that not only poultry but the entire agricultural industry globally is going to have is that it's going to have to become more efficient with the use of water. How can it accomplish this?
This is very true, and it's very important to keep in mind. There are more than one way that people could actually help. First one would be more focus needs to be paid into recycling water. Many countries in the world nowadays do not have any laws or any regulations that governs and controls the water recycling in these countries. I'll give you an example. In India, more than 50 or 60% of the wastewater goes directly into the rivers, and not even 10% of it being recycled or improved. We have countries in the world have to pay attention to that part. It is very important to keep in mind. Others would be basically utilizing or doing more of the desalinization of the sea waters and ocean waters, to be able to use that at least for washing and other purposes, not necessarily to drink.